Right, guys, next topic is, well, we thought this was going to happen anyway because it made a shitload of money, but the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix has got a sequel. And it wasn't so clear-cut because, you know, Joaquin Phoenix doesn't normally do sequels, you know, hence why he turned down Doctor Strange. But anyway, this comes to us via Deadline, and it says, this has been building since before Toby Emmerich exited and Michael DeLuca and Pam Abdi took the reins at Warner Brothers. Joaquin Phoenix hasn't quite signed a deal to reprise his role as a disturbed murderous anarchist Arthur Fleck in a sequel to the billion-dollar grossing Joker, but the film is a go. Director Todd Phillips revealed on Instagram that there's a Joker sequel script he just wrote with Scott Silver, and that Joaquin Phoenix, who won an Oscar for playing the title role, is reading it. That isn't quite true. Phoenix read it a while ago, and it has come down to making a rich deal for him to star in the genre-jumping sequel. The screenplay is titled Joker, Folie de Deux, the French reference to being a medical term pertaining to a mental disorder which affects two or more people. Ooh. Maybe they're going to put Willie D in there. The first Joker was the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time with $1.07 billion worldwide and notched 11 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture and a second Oscar win for, I don't know that guy's name, original score. I'm not even going to bother him. The firing up of a Joker sequel will benefit DeLuca and Abdi, who will run the studio and temporarily DC for Warner Discovery CEO David Zaslav. DeLuca and Abdi are overseeing DC in the interim following Emmerich's departure, as Zaslav looks for an executive to run it across all mediums. Let's see where... Yeah, that's about it. We don't need to go into it more. Guys, what do you think about this? Leon?
Nah.
Really?
Nah, he had to do it, didn't he?
Oh, it's not like you don't like the film.
And I love the film.
Yeah.
And it's going to be another top film.
Yeah.
And Joaquin Phoenix loved the part. I know he did.
Oh, yeah.
He was in his absolute element. That's why he's doing a sequel when he never does it.
100%.
That's a pinnacle of a role.
Yeah.
You don't... If that role comes, you do it. If it comes again, you do it again.
Do it again, yeah.
Like, it's as simple as that. You can't say no to that. Yeah. It's not like fucking...
Got you an Oscar win. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So what is 2 going to get you?
Yeah.
And next one.
Yeah.
So
possibly, yeah.
So yeah. And Joaquin Phoenix is proven. He's such a great
The guy's a beast.
actor. He's an absolute animal. So it's like, I expected all of that. I expected Joker 2. I expected him to be it. And I would love to see Willie D just to top that off.
That title gives,
yeah,
you know, a clue as to maybe.
You've been watching the GRP show or something going on.
Yeah,
taking my ideas, damn it.
That's it. We said.
Yeah, man. Listen,
Willie D.
Listen, if he's in it, I mean, listen, I'm looking forward to that film anyway, but if he's in it, shut up and take my money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones.
Sign me up now.
You know? But, Damien, what are you thinking about all this?
I'm excited, but to be honest, Paul, we knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. I mean, one thing I was just thinking of is, though, can you name a time in history where an Oscar has been given to 2 different actors playing the same character? Because you'll think Heath Ledger won it posthumously after he died. He won the Oscar for it as well.
Yeah, I didn't
2
think
different
of
takes.
that,
And not only is it an Oscar given to a character that's been done with 2 different actors, it's a film that is harking back to a comic book, which is deemed, you know, not Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
So you've given the highest accolade 9 times out of 10 when the Oscars looked at is the Best Actor Oscar to a comic book character, not once but twice, but 2 different actors playing it. That tells you the richness of that character, which is why, to Leon's point, he wants to do it again.
It's the richness of the character.
Yeah.
Like, it's undeniable. He's not Superman. He's not Chris Tremsworth.
No.
Like, he's playing such a complex character.
Who's unhinged.
That's it.
He's overly complex. Like,
complex.
Is there another complex superhero or supervillain like him?
Like that? There must be. I mean, I can't think off the top of my head.
All right, what about a superhero?
not superhero. You wouldn't expect a superhero, but
No, but I'm just saying.
Villain. There must be.
There must be.
There must be.
But
I just can't think off the top of my head.
The complexities is just.
But because even in the comics, they are very ambiguous with his origin, and that's why they can take the liberties Todd Phillips did with this film,
which artistically
and I
is
say,
brilliant.
Yeah, I say liberties, but you know what I mean. I'm not trying to say it was a bad, because obviously it wasn't. Yeah. But he can.
You've got
give his own.
You've got artistic license to do what you want to
do.
do.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100. And he did that, and he did that fantastically. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I heard John Campion talking about this, and he was saying that maybe the title does go back to one theory that we had, that there's going to be like an imposter Joker and, you know, all of that and stuff. So I really hope they take Willie D if that's the case.
What I'm saying. He gets inspired by it, goes in the Kingsbury.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I just can't wait for this. I cannot wait. This is a movie that I'm sure Zaslav said, make this.
And we're saying Willie D, that's William Dafoe.
Dafoe.
The great William Dafoe.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Yeah.
And then you bring, you can't do it now because you've got a different Joker, but it would have been so great to have him against Patterson. Willie D.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's dreams.
I think William Dafoe would steal it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
You got Batman versus Joker.
Listen, if Colin Farrell had more screen time in that film, he would have stole that.
Yeah.
He would have stole that movie.
Yeah, he was right.
But let's be honest, every time there's been a good Joker on screen, it's always stolen it from Batman.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson stole it from Keaton.
Yeah.
I love Keaton in it.
Yeah, love Keaton. But Jack Nicholson, teethed it and ran.
And
Heath Ledger
did the same thing.
Ledger did the same thing.
Yeah. And Bale was phenomenal.
Well, there is one that didn't do it. That's Ledger.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Although I didn't mind his Joker, he didn't transcend
the Joe too well.
Yeah.
What about Ice to See You? She stole the show.
Yeah, well, it wasn't much to steal it from, was it?
That whole film was shite.
Oh my god.
That whole film was shite. But listen, I am.
It's got the golden year.
Was that the first one that they gave the bat nipples to?
No, that was Batman Forever, but still.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
Ice to See You.
Yeah, but that was the one who brought in Robin, right?
Yeah.
Chris O'Donnell.
No, that was the third one as well, Forever.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that was they brought in Batgirl in the fourth one.
Oh yeah, that was Alicia Silver's.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because you had George Clooney, and even George Clooney was like, "Yeah, I think we ruined this."
Yeah,
all of them. I bet they wish that never happened.
You know what I mean? That was Joel Schumacher, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ruined the franchise.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But yeah, listen, I like these guys said, there's no surprise that this was going to happen. Even though my man doesn't really do sequels, he's going to do a sequel to this. And I just hope
he owes it to us.
Yeah,
you can't blow it out the water and then disappear.
I just hope they have Willie D in it.
Yeah, William Dafoe. Come on, baby.
You
can make them put you in it anyway. You're William Dafoe.
Yeah,
you can make them put you in it.
Off the back of that No Way Home performance.
Yes,
he deserves to be.
He deserves a shot.
He deserves to be in this movie.
Yeah.
That performance alone was it. You're watching it, and obviously you're watching a Spider-Man villain, Goblin, but in the back of your mind, you're also thinking Joker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That grin.
Yeah, honestly.
That evil smile.
Yeah, and I'm glad they made him take off his mask for that.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Because he's better without it.
Yeah.
He sells it better than that 100%. Silly mask. That mask was always terrible.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about Joker 2 coming and Joaquin Phoenix taking up the mantle again? Leave us some comments down below and let us know what you think, please.